Just like Michelangelo into the blue on heavenly wings. Cargo hand bones don't take off, no smoke, no mirror, no strings. I can't take off these dark shades. I can only say how it's too beautiful. Our town on TV. Our town, there's you and me. Upside down, hanging out of an airplane. I remember when the new...
Welcome to our town. I'm your host, Larry Frost, and today we're at beautiful Lake Gardner. It's still September, the leaves are just starting to change, and today's show will be walking down the Powow River at a very low point. So if you can remember as you were a kid, having a day off from school, just doing some exploring. And that's what we're going to do. So let's get to it. We're going to start the tour today from the Lake Gardner Dam. Usually the water's really gushing over here, but today it's pretty bare. Very quiet. This shot is taken from the High Street Bridge looking back towards the dam and to the top of Pow Hill. Now we're looking back up towards the highway bridge. This shot is from the Thompson Bridge looking down towards downtown. Well, now we're down behind the electrical plant where we can do some real exploring. And I'm with my friend Lucian Parkin, and he's going to show some of the things that he's discovered over the last few years. Some of these are marker stones of some sort. Has a Christian cross on the top of this one. The reason I thought this would be so much fun trying to do is it's really hard walking down here. But most of us will never get a chance to see the bottom of the Powow River this way. I'm with my good friend Lucian that will describe the rocks and the formations and give you a little better history, because he's been down here before and I haven't.
Yeah, we're looking at some early stonework dating back, well, turn of the century, maybe earlier. A lot of these things are 1,000 pounds and better. There's a great looking arch here, top of which a huge tree has grown. We're down here at the back of this building, and all this first course is laid on top of rough stone like this, but it's totally level. And these stones are a couple of tons, 3 tons apiece. And the riverbed is littered with building materials. Tens of thousands of dollars worth of dressed stone. Lintels from windows, uprights for doors, all up to 2 tons apiece. All kinds of dressed stone. Today, too expensive to buy, and it's laying here in the riverbed, along with something we'd like to put a date on, but I don't know whether we're going to find something with a real date. This one's got like an obelisk on the top with a cross that's been rendered into the stone. It's about 12 inches square. Big stone. Originally must have sat someplace up in the early days of the town. It's tough to stand up around here. All this masonry work is just unbelievable. And as you look around, anything that you see that's square has been part of a building, part of the foundation. There's so much stone down here. It's extraordinary. This stone here's got the marks from where they put charge in the quarry and broke off the large chunks, and then these smaller ones are marks where holes were drilled down into the surface and then wedged and then cracked in half. The lintel there. It's part of a lintel. That is this piece of stone that goes over the top of the doorway. Had some function in a building at some point or another. All right. How we doing? We're gonna both end up in the water. Yeah, I'm going up on this wall. Okay. I don't know what's the best way. I think maybe to go across and just stumble down that way. You want me to take that?
No.
Yeah, if you keep taking pictures, so we can talk about it behind the... They came in here with the when they built up the grade for the electric company, I guess. And maybe they were short of stones or something. And there they are. There's that pointed head on that town marker there. And here's a bunch right over here. And there's three feet of it is in the ground, and about 20 inches of it, and it goes square, and that's above the ground. It's got different lettering on these. This one here is looks like a B. So these could be these could have been original house lots. Here's another 2 of them here. They're just stuck in the bank, you know. So they rebuilt the bank. Now up here, this polished granite stones the same way, and some of the, maybe we'll find something more interesting on the for lettering on the top. Oh, here's some more of these guys. Same thing, cross on the top in a triangle that's been carved in there, and these are all side by each. If you can get them from, you can get a shot from above here there. You know, these are quite ornate. They look like they're from the same property. See, with these exact same style crosses on the top.
Well, we're about the halfway point from the end of the Bailey building. The next stop we'll be doing is going through underneath Main Street and coming out in the mill yard. So Lucian's been very nice with us to identify some of the granite, about what year they were put in. And if you notice so far, there's a lot of crosses. I don't know why. There's no words under the crosses, just a lot of crosses. But also there's boulders down here that I didn't know existed. I'm about 5'10", so you can get an idea about how much river and power comes down here after a big storm. So this is probably the lowest that the majority of the Amesbury residents are going to see this river. So we'll catch you on top of this hill, because we're both old men and it's tough. Breathing hard already. Many of you do not know who Lucian is, but Lucian is the person that sings the opening and closing song, Our Town. And he's one of my best friends. So let's get over this hill.
Used to be a building up here, Goodwin's, the model shop. And these stanchions held that place up. They're huge. There's also this great big pipe. I guess a steam pipe from way back. We've been talking about getting this out of here, but looks like a big job. Well, can you see the crown of the arch going back in there 75 feet? Yeah, you can see the crown of the arch maybe. We're going in.
Hey, Lucian, we should call this Lucian and Larry's Excellent Adventures. Room in a rope. Yeah, I do.
Over here under the pipe, probably get that shot of that wall there. This is very striking. all this building is just stone from the various buildings. Where the wall came down. Oh yeah. Got it? It's all going to be repaired. This is what all came down in the flood, right?
I think so.
Yeah. River Grill up here. Powow. There's all the stonework underneath here. Look at scant at the bottom. Make our way around the corner and then out the other side.
Thank you to our town. Talk louder.
Oh, girls, you give it up.
In the middle of the river right now. As you can see, I'm 5'10", and this will be about 6 feet right here. So this is how powerful the river would be on those storms when it comes to almost the bottom of the bridge. So you can just imagine how much power comes through here, early May and stuff. What I did yesterday was I took it before the storm. fails, what I do is just do still. Well, we're back here again. This is the next day. It's about 4:30 on Monday, April 16th. Oh, that's where we were standing yesterday. You can't even see it. Well, that's our show for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please work hard, stay healthy, and take time to care for someone. From our town, bye-bye.
Okay. Just like Michelangelo into the blue on heavenly wings. Cargo ham bones don't take off, no smoke, no mirror, no strings. I can't take off these dark shades. I can only say how it's too beautiful. Our town on TV, our town. There's you and me, upside down, hanging out of an airplane. I remember